Sup bitches, Zio here, and you are watching The Piss List, a list where I give 5 reasons why a certain topic pisses me the fuck off. Now, today's topic, the music industry. And that piece of shit, my friends, brings us to
Number 5.
the lack of variety on the radio. Okay, now, I don't really get why radio stations feel the need to loop the same 15 songs over and over and fucking over again all day. Like, I have learned the words to songs that I would never have listened to on my own, ever, because of the radio. And, you know, people are like, oh, you could turn the station. Well, bitch, you know what? I turned the station and the song's on that one too. So what you gonna do then, huh? You got some advice for me then? But moving on past that, I just don't get why they need to do that. There are other credible artists out there that they could play than Drake whining about the fact that he has no friends, bitches thinks he is a loser, and that he chronically masturbates. Come on, folks, you know it was coming.
Number 4.
Once upon a time, boy bands were great. Boy bands were popular. The end. The end, because boy bands today are they just suck. I'm sorry if I'm offending any directioners or whatever else out there wanted, blah blah blah. I just don't like boy bands today. They don't stand for anything or do much. They don't really write their own songs. They don't really dance. They don't sing in harmony, which that is like a boy band rule number 1 right f***ing there. Like, how are you gonna be in a group of more than 2 people and not sing any kind of harmony? Like, I watched a YouTube video the other day of One Direction, and they're on stage, and, you know, they're just singing, they sounded fun, but it was boring. They were just kinda walking around, holding mics, singing the same part. Like, why wasn't there a solo artist if all of y'all are gonna sing the same part? Okay, I can go to a nursing home, get 5 old ass men together, and start a boy band, and that shit would probably hop off if I put them on the right beat. I'm just saying, you know, whatevs.
Number 3.
But they want to thank you guys. Thank you. Oh, can you? You won already. You won already. That's all good. Like, we got shit.
The ego of the artists of today. I'm an artist myself, and I realize you have to be confident in your performance, who you are as a person, blah, blah, yada, yada. But some of these people I just don't get it. Like, they have some success, and then they just feel like, well, I can remix Mary Had a Little Lamb, and because my name's on it, that shit's gonna pop off and go platinum, and da-da-da-da-da. And that's probably what Beyonce thinks, and that's probably what her fans are gonna fall for. So, you know, look for Mary Had a Little Lamb in 2014, Beyonce. I don't like that artists are like that. Kanye West, for instance. This man thinks that he shits out gold or something because, okay, 1, Michael Jackson passed shortly after he proclaimed himself the new king of pop, which also shows how much of a dumbass he is, seeing that he's a rapper and he can't fucking sing, so whatevs. He has an album named Jesus, in case y'all missed that one. Yeah. And I remember there was an interview he did, he called himself the second savior or whatever, and I'm like, I would like to meet a person who thinks that Kanye West is their savior, so I can talk to you and I can comfort you and then slap the shit out of you and bring you back to your senses. Because you're obviously a dumbass.
Number 2.
And the emptiness you felt will disappear.
Okay, well that devastation brings us to number 2. The lack of vocal talent in the music industry. To me, I think this is the saddest one because I'm a vocalist. And I'm just like, so many people who have the vocal range, probably the size of this bottle cap, you know, can get signed for millions of dollars, you know, because they look good. No talent required. Like Cassie. I know that she slept with Diddy, even though that was probably the worst sex of her life. And she got signed because she's cute. No vocal talent. You know, I apparently, if you're willing to show your cat to 20,000 people in a stadium for $150 a ticket, you can get signed, and it's all right because you know what? The fans are apparently simple-minded and fall for it. Who knows? Maybe if I lost a couple of pounds and sang like a constipated goat, I could get a record deal.
Number 1.
The lack of originality in the music industry. And this one is growing like more and more as the years pass because it just seems like genres, like the line between them is becoming blurred and music is starting to sound the same from artists who have never probably even met or heard of each other. And it's a little ridiculous. Like, no one wants to stick for what they did in the beginning. They reform to reach an audience, which I guess in the end, when a person wants their success or their artistry, success wins apparently. Like Katy Perry, for instance, when she came out, she was like completely different than right now. She goes from I'm cute with a flower in my hair to I'm a slut with a cupcake on my pocketbook. Like, whoa. Within a year's time. I just don't understand that. Or the whole taking an artist and turning them into the new whoever. Like the whole Ariana Grande thing. Which, that is like a grade A example right there. She has a dry personality, like Mariah Carey. She dances like she uses a barbed wire tampon, like Mariah Carey. And she has a phenomenal voice, like Mariah Carey used to have. I mean, it's the truth. And I guess they were like, gold mine. And you know, it works and she's talented, but it just seems like she's just a little clone of her. And there was nothing to her that really invokes your mind. Or to me, honestly. But, you know, it's whatever. I feel like at some point people are going to just start remixing church hymns and trying to make money off that. Which, I'd probably be the first one to buy it just so I can say that I bought something that ridiculous. But anyway, thanks for watching, you guys. Hopefully you will subscribe to the channel. Oh, make sure to watch autocorrect and buffering, and I forgot the other one. Remy's gonna be mad, but I don't really give a shit because it's not like he can kick my ass or anything. And I would also like to give a shout out to two of my best friends, John Grace and Jasmine Williams. Y'all are awesome and I love you. And hopefully I will be back for another one of these things. We'll see. Peace, love, and bitches.